White holes. Do they exist? Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a pull? A deep, ancient longing for something more? We gaze at the pinpricks of light, the familiar constellations, and we think we understand the stage upon which our lives are set. But what if I told you that the cosmos holds secrets so profound, so utterly bizarre, that they challenge the very nature of reality itself? Today, we are not just looking at the stars. We are going to journey to the edge of what is known, to the very limits of physics and imagination, to ask a question that sounds like it's been lifted from the pages of a science fiction epic. Do white holes exist? To even begin to understand the concept of a white hole, we must first confront its terrifying twin, the black hole. We all know the popular image, a cosmic predator, a region of space where gravity has become so intense that not even light can escape its clutches. It's the ultimate end, a one-way street into oblivion. A black hole is a cosmic drain, pulling everything in and allowing nothing, not even information, to return. But nature, in its infinite wisdom, adores symmetry. For every action, there is a reaction. For every negative, a positive. So, if the universe has a drain, where is the fountain? This is the breathtaking idea behind a white hole. Imagine, if you can, the exact opposite of a black hole. Not a point of ultimate consumption, but a source of ultimate creation. A place where matter, energy, light, and space-time itself are not pulled in, but are instead violently, beautifully, and eternally expelled. A white hole would be a cosmic geyser, spewing out the raw stuff of the universe at the very dawn of time. It would be a region of space you could never enter, only ever be pushed away from. It is the exit door to the black hole's entrance. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds like pure fantasy. And for a long time, that's exactly what most of the scientific community thought. But here's the magical part. The idea of a white hole didn't come from a poet or a prophet. It came directly from the cold, hard, unassailable mathematics of Einstein's theory of general relativity. You see, when Einstein gave us his equations, he gave us a map of the cosmos. But like any good treasure map, it was filled with strange symbols and paths that led to places no one had ever dreamed of. A physicist named Carl Schwarzschild found one solution to these equations that described a black hole. But decades later, other minds, peering deeper into the math, discovered that the map didn't end at the black hole's terrifying singularity. The equations kept going. They suggested a bridge, a tunnel, a cosmic shortcut through the storm of infinite density. This tunnel, this hypothetical passageway, is what we call an Einstein-Rosen bridge. But you and I know it by its more poetic name, a wormhole. And on the other side of that wormhole, according to the pure, unadulterated math, a white hole. A place where everything the black hole devours is reborn. So, the mathematics is clear? The symmetry is beautiful? The question is, why have we never seen one? This is where the mystery deepens into the realm of the truly mystical. Let's explore the possibilities. Possibility 1, the shy creatures of the cosmos. Some theorists suggest that white holes, if they formed at all, could only have existed for a fleeting moment at the very beginning of the universe. Picture the Big Bang itself. What was it, if not the ultimate white hole event? A singularity, a point of infinite potential, violently erupting and giving birth to all of space, time, matter, and energy. In this view, our entire observable universe is the product of a single, primordial white hole. We are living inside its aftermath. The echo of its creation is the cosmic microwave background radiation, the leftover heat from that first glorious breath. But what about white holes today? Why aren't our telescopes filled with images of these cosmic fountains? Perhaps they are impossibly unstable. The moment one forms, the sheer pressure of the universe around it might cause it to collapse instantly, perhaps back into a black hole. They might be like bubbles in the fabric of space-time, forming and popping before any light from their birth could ever reach our eyes. They are phantoms, theoretical ghosts in the cosmic machine. Possibility 2, the quantum resurrection. Then there is a more modern and even more mind-bending idea born from the strange world of quantum mechanics. This theory suggests that black holes might not be eternal prisons. Stephen Hawking taught us that they can slowly evaporate, losing mass over unimaginable eons in the form of Hawking radiation. But what happens at the very end? When a black hole has evaporated away to nearly nothing, what becomes of all the information it swallowed? The laws of quantum physics insist that information cannot be destroyed. So, where does it go? One radical, beautiful suggestion is that the dying black hole doesn't just vanish, it transforms. At the end of its life, as it sheds its final layers, it undergoes a quantum transition and becomes a white hole. A tiny, primordial white hole, far smaller than an atom, yet containing within it the seed of a new universe, or at the very least, the final release of all it ever consumed. In this view, every black hole is a potential gateway to a new reality, and its death is a birth cry. The cosmos itself could be a vast, breathing ecosystem of black holes dying and white holes being born, a cycle of cosmic reincarnation on the grandest scale imaginable. Think about that for a moment. That star you see at night, collapsing into a black hole, could one day, in the far, far future, become the source of a new creation. It's a universe that recycles itself, that breathes in and out. This isn't just physics. It's a form of poetry written in the language of mathematics. Possibility 3, the mystical answer. Now let's step even further, beyond the strict boundaries of conventional science and into the realm of pure speculation, where physics and philosophy become one. If a black hole is a place of ultimate destiny, an end of the line for matter, then a white hole is a place of ultimate origin. What if white holes are not just physical objects, but metaphysical ones? What if they are the source of the laws of physics themselves, a point where the code of our universe is written? Ancient mystics and modern physicists often arrive at the same conclusion from different paths, that the universe is a thought, a hologram, a simulation of immense complexity. Could a white hole be the processor that runs our local reality, the source code from which our space and time are compiled? It's a wild idea, but it resonates with a deep, intuitive sense that creation is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. We aren't just living in a universe that was created. We are living in a universe that is being created moment by moment. And a white hole could be the mechanism of that continuous creation. So, do they exist? The honest, scientific answer is that we do not know. We have no confirmed observational evidence. No telescope has yet captured the unmistakable signature of a white hole's violent, outward explosion. They remain one of the most tantalizing what-ifs in all of cosmology. But their power lies not in their proven existence, but in their profound implications. The very idea of a white hole forces us to confront the deepest questions about our reality. It asks us to consider that for every end, there is a beginning. For every death, a rebirth. It suggests that our universe is not a lonely, static island, but part of a greater, dynamic, and living multiverse. The search for a white hole is more than a scientific pursuit. It is a quest for a new cosmic mythology. It is the search for the fountainhead of existence. This journey to the edge of understanding is why I do what I do. And if your mind is buzzing with these ideas, if you feel that pull to go deeper, I have two things for you. First, the conversation doesn't end here. I want to hear what you think. Do white holes exist in reality, or only in the minds of dreamers and physicists? What are your own theories about the nature of creation? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you want to continue this adventure into the weird and wonderful corners of the cosmos, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have so much more to explore together. And secondly, for those of you who are truly ready to have your perception of reality completely transformed, I want to tell you about my book. It's called Holographic Multiverse, and in it, we dive even deeper. We explore the idea that our universe is a holographic projection. We journey through the landscapes of string theory and the multiverse, and we ask whether consciousness itself is a fundamental part of the cosmos. It's a book for anyone who has ever looked at the night sky and felt a sense of wonder, and then asked, what does it all mean? If that sounds like you, the link to purchase Holographic Multiverse is in the video description below. It's my life's work, and I believe it will change the way you see everything. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey today. Remember, the universe is far stranger, far more magical, and far more connected than we are often led to believe. Keep looking up and keep asking the big questions. Until next time.